this market is actually cooked. Look at this fear and greed index, 15. The other one's also in extreme fear at 24. But we're going to go into more detail on that later today. Just going to go through some tweets. So nobody has any idea what will happen, and nor does this guy. But all it will take for 95k Bitcoin to be hit in a few days' time, that's all I need to see to become extremely confident we're going all the way to 150k and beyond. It really doesn't matter what's happening right now. It matters what's going to happen in the long term. So if things do change and shift quickly, which they can in crypto, because it can shift so quickly to the downside, then we could definitely go to 150k and beyond. CPI lower this week, then we see rate cuts put on the table, a 10k candle or 3.5k candles, and we'll officially be in bullish structure according to me. Bitcoin can and will do Bitcoin things. Why we said drop into lunar eclipse. Let's see how the elites like to use lunar eclipses for sacrifices. 2021 crash, 2018, 2022 bear market bottom. If you want, let's see. That's mad, bro. I think they will. 13th of March. So in a couple of days' time, that could be the bottom. The 4-year cycles are done. Now large institutions and sovereign governments saying the volatility will find an equilibrium. This could mean shorter bull markets and shorter bear markets. Perhaps we don't have to wait 4 years for another bull run. This is how markets evolve. I think maybe, I don't think the top is in. I think the top will be in later this year, maybe even early 2026, because they're changing the way the rates are cut. And because the bull markets and the halving and everything isn't working as it did previously, and it's more related to the rate cuts and everything, which obviously does enable risk assets to go higher in price, but institutional adoption has made it more of a harder market. If you don't want to hear this, it's exactly what you need to hear. Trading is not about finding the perfect entry, it's about surviving long enough to let probabilities work in your favor. You need to survive this market. If you are surviving currently, you're doing a very good job. If you're not surviving and you've been liquidated, and I feel like a lot of you will have, because everybody's views are going down, including mine. Not that I care about that, but you see that people don't have much interest anymore. They've been cooked. I'm surviving, just about. Trump wants to crash the stock market. To be honest, I'm better than surviving compared to the majority of people. I've made quite good decisions. I've made bad ones as well. I could have taken profit, but they were learning lessons. Trump wants to crash the stock market. The US government has to refinance 7 trillion of debt in the next 6 months. There's no way Trump wants to refinance at his current 10-year yields. This is why he's crashing the stock market and pumping the bond prices. As bonds prices go up, yields will come down, and the US government will be able to refinance their debt at cheap. Not only that, lower bond yields will also push the Fed to do rate cuts, which is bullish for risk on assets. So don't panic over the short term and look at the longer picture. Yeah, that's what I feel like he's doing. He's trying to bring rate cuts. Look at how much was liquidated though, man. People are getting rugged. Rugged. Damn. 90% of Casper's been mined. Growing scarcity, network maturity. That's mental. I think I'm still going to sell Casper though when it hits 16 cents. Minus shifted transaction fees. Even though I think it'll make a lot of money. Enterprise ready with low inflation, high speed, and enterprise adoption. Global settlement currency for businesses and individuals alike. As supply shrinks and demand grows, the economics behind Casper become to me even more compelling. Casper's emission model is crucial for maintaining a balanced and sustainable ecosystem. The future belongs to fast, decentralized, and scarce money and a powerful distributed ledger technology. They're doing good things, I just don't like the person behind it. So I think I'm going to get out of there. The gold rush. US gold imports hits a record of 30 billion, making a second consecutive month of sharp increases. This is double the amount seen during the 2020 pandemic, and that speaks volumes. At the same time, the US trade deficit with Switzerland reached a record of 22 billion. This suggests the majority of imported gold is coming from Swiss vaults. Physical gold buying is concerningly strong. That's mad. Everyone's scared. Update: we are in the nibble zone. Being right about the market isn't going down, doesn't feel good. Optimistic outlook is interest rates come down fast and we avoid a recession. That would make the purple box an ideal entry. About 72k, 70k. The nibble zone. We actually came down to 76, man. That was a very good buying opportunity for Bitcoin because it's actually kind of bounced. DCA orders down to 69k. BTC is very oversold on the weekly already. How oversold? Yeah, it is oversold. Does the US government want a recession? In 2025, 9.2 trillion of debt will either mature or need to be refinanced. The quickest way to lower rates ahead of this colossal refinancing would be a recession. Could the US benefit from a market crash? They're definitely hopefully trying to bring the rates down. That would be beautiful. Binance founder CZ says too much money is spent chasing small, quick gains in crypto. Focus on ethical teams that build for the long term. Big money is built slowly with stamina. That's why I love Omikami. Trump is working to a plan. The end game is to force the Fed hand. The plan means cooling the markets and confidence off in the short term. The lack of confidence will slow the economy and this will cool GDP and inflation. Companies will be less bullish and therefore will hire less and this will force unemployment. This plan means short-term pain for risk assets and crypto will be collateral damage. This pain will take months and not days, and so your job now is to survive and accumulate quality at cheap prices. That's fact. That is fact. Trump played the entire crypto industry. I'm not a fan of Bitcoin. Look at this tweet and other cryptos which are not money and whose value is highly volatile and based on thin air. Unregulated crypto assets can facilitate unlawful behavior. Bro, he said that in 2019. He's flipped the switch, eh? If you're bearish, you're not going to make it. ETH is like Bitcoin but has huge demand for the biggest institutions on earth and can be staked for APY. It's like a growth stock. Oil and a T-bill all in one. It will explode here from big money aping for these. Facts, bruh. Total amount of money in crypto has never been higher. That's mad. Retail is capitulating, big players are loading up. Target of 83 hit, 78k is next with top speed. He wasn't wrong. We've seen this before. The lines are getting close to crossing again. Global liquidity is going up, which means Bitcoin is going to go up soon too. Did it drop below the amount? Yeah, it did. It came here. Nah, actually it didn't. It came close. That's mental, bro. Looked like we broke down, which is mad. Money supply is about to explode. Fear. That's mental, man. That is absolutely mental, what we're seeing in the markets right now. Let's quickly look at Bitcoin and what it's doing, because yesterday was actually disgusting. Came all the way down to 76,000. Everyone was scared. You know, even the YouTubers with the best and coolest mindsets, they were feeling cooked at this stage here. 77k. They didn't know what to do. Things are rebounding, to be honest. Let's look at my portfolio. I don't think my portfolio is on here. Let me log in, see if it lets me log in. So, is it going to show my password? It better not to you guys. I don't want to get hacked. My CoinGecko account, because then you'll be able to see the best cryptos out there. No, I'm messing. But look at these prices, bro. These prices are beautiful. These entries are nasty. Wow. Low key on the hour though. It's pumping a bit. But is this sustainable? I like the entry on Brett, man. Brett has died. I remember when it was here at 2 cents. 20 cents, sorry. Now it's at 2 cents. That's a 10x from all time high. That's a lot of money that can be made, man. Holy moly. Omikami's still up. How is Omikami still up? The best in the game. If you're going to buy anything though, in the crypto market, in my opinion, I'd buy this. It's a quality project. I'd buy a small amount and wouldn't be overexposed and just carry on doing your job and living life. Because this, I feel, is the play. I don't know if you're going to get a pullback from 27 million market cap. I genuinely don't. But it's holding up so well. Because the sellers have gone a long time ago at the FUD. And it's a proper project, man. Do your research ASAP. You won't regret it. Didn't Vita Inu go to like 100 million? Oh my god, that's disgusting. Look at the correction on all of this garbage. The majority is garbage, man. Even in my portfolio, a lot of it needs to be cleansed. A lot of it is trash. That's just a fact. Because you are low-key in the casino. You need to pick the best projects. I'd go with Omikami, maybe Ryujin. And to be honest, aside from that, I don't think anything is looking tasty. Maybe Aerodrome is a proper project. But look at the market cap. Is it worth the risk to reward? At this stage, I'm not sure. And then you're looking at top 5, Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum. But even then, the big market caps, they're not going to make you rich. Cardano, Doge. These will pump with Bitcoin because a lot of the money will flow into them after flowing into Bitcoin. And if we get an alt season, they'll see a lot of the capital there.